What are the silent destroyers of marriage? Most people think that only big things can destroy a marriage, right? Affairs, gambling, drinking, all of those things. They're like the big three, right? What are the small things that can destroy your marriage? Well, these are called micro behaviors. They are very small behaviors that over time erode the trust in a relationship, so that when those big things come up, it's easy for that relationship to fall apart. So what are some of these micro behaviors? Well, there's a few. One is lying by omission. What is that? That's when we leave out key details in a story that we're telling our spouse. We kind of downplay something, or we do want to tell them something because we think it will upset them, or we do want to have the conversation. But it's our way of trying to keep the peace or keep ourselves out of trouble. But this is a problem because over time, they start thinking you're hiding things from me. And if I'm not even telling them the little things, then what about the big things? Am I gonna tell them that? So little white lies, little secrets, keeping things from your spouse. All of these are examples of lying by omission. The second one is ignoring emotional bids. What is that? That's when your spouse, they ask for something from you. It could be a hug, it could be a kiss, it could be affection. Sometimes it's not even said, it's just a look. They look at you and they're asking for a connection. They're asking for some sort of intimacy. And if we ignore those bids, if we keep doing that over time, what happens is they feel rejected. They feel neglected. And when they feel rejected and neglected, they start looking for that attention somewhere else. Sometimes online, sometimes with other people, and before you know it, now you have a big problem in your marriage. Because the little small issue of ignoring those emotional bids has now become a big issue. So what do? Well, the solution is simple but not easy. And that is to make a conscious effort to change those micro behaviors. So if you're guilty of lying by omission, make an effort to tell the truth. Make an effort to be transparent with your spouse. If you're guilty of ignoring those emotional bids, make an effort to connect with your spouse emotionally. Make sure they know that you see them, you acknowledge them, you feel seen by you. Both of these things are so powerful because they build trust. And if you have trust in your marriage, those big issues, those big problems, they don't seem so big anymore because you have a foundation of trust. But when those small things are destroying your marriage, slowly eroding the trust, then those big things become insurmountable problems. If you want to learn more about this topic, check out my channel where we talk about all things related to improving your relationships. Until next time.